Yeah, Pemba. We just landed in Lukla.
This is the sickest place we've ever been to in the mountains.
It's
when we landed, we
crazy.
got out, my heart skipped a beat. Look at the size. It just goes straight up. Oh man. Huge mountains we're in. And the runway, if you can see it over here, it goes uphill. It's the shortest runway in the world. And it goes uphill so they can get speed on the way out. And they can slow down on the way in. But that was...
What's that?
It's plane coming in. That was insane.
So crazy.
Son. Hey.
Tommy, and then Scott and Matt.
Day 2.
Day number 2.
Our first acclimatization hike. So we're just hiking up about 2.5 hours and then back down to where we were, and then we'll stay in Namche Bazaar again, and then we continue on.
The scenery here is just...
It's crazy.
ridiculous. This is our backdrop. We've been walking for 10 minutes and this is what we're looking at.
Wonder what that is. Let's go.
Today is actually the first mega run ever since the 52 challenge that Meg and I are missing our run, but we're gonna get a hiking instead, because if we run in altitude we'll get sick.
So we're listening.
We're listening. 1, 2, 3, go! That's number double. Huge peak. So easy to recognise. And then we got the Scooshy.
Day 3?
Well, this is day 2 of hiking.
Day 2 of hiking.
So yesterday was just an acclimatization hike, but now we're actually punching on to base camp. How we feeling, Scoosh?
Real good now. I had a headache this morning. It's still a bit there, but feels much better when you're moving, that's for sure. And how can you not feel good when it's this beautiful? It's crazy.
Yeah, this track is next level. But yeah, it's taken us by surprise how insane the hike is so early into the piece. I didn't think we're going to see stuff like this until day 6 or 7. But look at this, these trails are all made by hand. Every rock was hand placed. If you go too far to the right, going off. But we're loving it, day 2. We're ripping. We just saw the peak of Everest, which was just nuts. Got the hardest goosebumps when I first saw it. Got 4 to 5 more days of trekking before we get to base camp, which is sick.
Kieran messaged me after tell you one thing about perception document. It might tell a story, but I've been a Kiwi a few times.
Hello. Namaste.
Well, catch up.
Acid in your bloody body. But every marathon's different.
Wow, mate, this is crazy up here. Hey, Dit.
Namaste.
Namaste. Go, go, go. Excuse me. How are you?
I'm good. Knuckles.
Hey. Whoa, it's a cool shot, Anna.
Look at this.
Keep going. Oh my god.
That's 6,000. I don't think that's probably. And she actually started, I think, 4 years ago. And last year, we climbed this year 2,000 meters.
Today, another incredible day. We just need to get over. There's this amazing winding track, very mellow finish. Come up over that ridge. And then what we've been told to do by Aldo, who's this guy from the Special Forces, is wherever we're staying that night, try and walk up an extra 100 meters and hang out there for 15, 20 minutes. Try and acclimatize the body to that and then come back down and rest. Just avoids headaches and feeling like you have altitude sickness. So we're going to give that a punch. Thanks, Aldo. Ripping day number 2.
How's it going?
Oh, well. Trying to learn from the expert here.
How's it work, Raj?
So, you wash your hands first.
Yeah.
You go and pat a yak.
I bet
So, like, I'm only like trying to segregate some area where I'm going to mismatch. I've got different areas here. So that's my 18
There's
area,
actually
right?
strategy. Tyler, what's
really
going on
fucked
here?
up.
So that's the modern art.
Yeah.
It's a
Picasso.
modern art. If you look at it in a time, you get something out of it.
Alice got an interesting method going.
You can't expect to be an expert your first time doing something.
Good job, I love it.
He's got the claw from
And I'm Lebanese, I've done this before.
He's done it before, I can tell. He was ready to show up. How do you do it? How do you do it? And he goes like that.
It's even got some chips in there.
Yeah, bit of Western, bit of Nepali. We're sitting at, I'll tell you now, 5,073 meters of elevation. So This is the highest we've ever been.
It's very cool.
How you feeling?
I actually feel good.
Yeah.
I feel much better when I'm moving.
Yeah.
Look at the backdrop.
It's crazy. Right off the back here where we're sitting just goes. Okay. Oh, we're just having a good time. Just ripping it up.
It's so beautiful.
The band's on skoosh.
Just gotta find them under this. There they are. We are capable of more. Hey!
We are capable of more.
Let's go.
Let's go. And then tomorrow, Moz, we are walking all the way on the high side of the water. It's actually quite a flat walk all the way along and around. And then in that valley there, that's going to take us up towards Labouchet. And then the day after that, we're going to head to Everest Base Camp. Roll out, Tushy. All right, we just arrived at the Labouchet Base Camp. This guy's just having a bit of a nib. Hey, Nibbo. And it's snowing. And we're about to head over to it. Looks like an oxygen restaurant. Yo, yo.
What's up?
What's up with it? We just left Labouchet Base Camp at 5,000 or 4,100 elevation. And today is the day. Where we going, Moz?
Base camp.
We're going to base camp.
camp.
But the backdrop here is nuts. So cool. Well, we're here with Pasang Doje. He's climbed Everest 6 times. He's taken us up to Everest Base Camp. So what are these mountains?
Pumori,
Yep,
Ringting,
yep,
Kumbutse,
yep,
Changtse,
yep,
Lola,
yep,
Nuptse.
yep,
Here's one pass between Khongmala, Kangteka,
yep,
Thansatku,
yep,
Cholache.
yes,
This is behind Tapuse.
yes.
Yeah. Right now we'll go continue Kuraksev and then after base camp.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Namaste. My God. That is crazy. Nailed it. Namaste. We're going to last trek to base camp and it started snowing and it's windy. We're just doing a very fast walk, punching our way. We got a 2-hour hike to base camp, but it's crazy. And then we got Moz up ahead, just powering away, killing it. Section. How you feeling, Moz?
Freaking cold.
Freaking cold.
Going good. Yeah. Great oak. Nice oak. Yeah.
And it is coming down hard now. A couple of centis. We're halfway to base camp. And Meg's just killing it. Thanks, man. Ashish. Whoa. Just go easy, Moz. Yeah, yes. Thank you. I'll give photo. Yeah.
Official.
We made it to base camp. EBC, baby. Whoa! We're on here with Kirsty, just learning from the best. Both Meg and Kirsty have no bags here, which is great.
So we're
Just adding to the the elements.
Let me show you.
But
You
this
look
is-
pretty
hang on.
sick.
But this is sick. We are first training on the ice. Got the crampons on, ready to roll.
Get it out.
Get it out.
Whoa, do a spin. Look at the touche. Turn. Whoa. Very good.
We're ready to climb.
Starting here is like going full on first try, you know. And if there's no holes, you can kick, but this ice is very hard. So you can kick as much as you want, it's very hard. So if you have...
Yeah, Scoosh.
Very good. Yeah.
What's up, guys?
So, hang on, we got shades on. Hang on, let me get shades on.
It's on.
Shades on. Yo, what's up, everybody?
Everybody.
We're on to day number 5 at base camp. Had a bit of a change of plans. We were meant to go up Lobichet East, but we just weren't really feeling the altitude that much. We got an opportunity to go back a bit earlier, so we're stoked. Got to base camp. We've got some big plans to return back next year. But we're actually here. We're pretty excited to be flying out. We felt pretty average for the past 5 days.
Yeah, we got sick in Kathmandu, and then so the whole trek we've been sick, both flu-y and in our stomachs. So getting here, we already felt pretty weak, and then our bag got lost, which had all our vitamins in it. So it's been an interesting one. But for anyone who is planning on doing Everest or base camp or Labouchet, make sure you pack lots of vitamins, because that's definitely what we're missing.
Yeah. But this is the sickest trip we've ever done.
Yeah, it's crazy being here, and just the way that people speak about climbing mountains, it's like it's nothing, but it's
Yeah.
just, I mean, when we're sleeping, we can literally hear the Khumbu ice fall moving and crashing. It's quite intense. There's
Yeah,
a
at
big,
night there's just mini avalanches going off everywhere.
There's a big avalanche this morning, though, a really big one that we heard. Not near us. I don't actually know where it was, but it was loud.
Yeah, where we are, we're in this cauldron of mountains. You can't even see Everest. Behind us you can see the Khumbu Icefall, which is here. But then you have to go up the Khumbu Icefall and then hook back to Looker's right, and then Everest. And lots are actually behind the big mountains you can see here.
But you can't see anything because of the clouds at the moment, which is what we're actually waiting for to clear so that we can get a heli out of here. And
Yeah, we got a heli straight from here to Lukla, and then heli again from Lukla back down to Kathmandu.
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 And it's safe to say we're pretty excited, but it has been an incredible time.
Yeah, we haven't showered in 2 weeks.
Yeah, because it increases your risk of getting sick, and if you get sick, you have to go down.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to get sick.
But it's increasing the chance of getting really sick. If you get really sick, you have to go down to get the Khumbu cough, which is most people shower, don't dry themselves quick enough, and then they get sick like that.
Yeah.
But
But you don't even really feel like showering because it's so cold. The only time you'd want to shower is in the middle of the day.
no, we didn't achieve what we set out to achieve, which was to hike Lobichet, which was a 6,100 meter peak. But no, we are actually ready to go back. Felt pretty flat this whole time. But in saying that, we'd recommend this trip to anyone. I didn't realise how much of an achievement it was just to get to base camp. It is so
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
The altitude, it doesn't
If
matter
you've
how
never
when
dealt
we're
with
so
altitude
fit at the
before.
moment with running, and altitude doesn't care if you're fat, thin,
fit ultramarathons.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's just, if you're not good with altitude, you're just not good with altitude. So some people who just wouldn't pick it just smash up.
But yeah, it's a good challenge. Everest Base Camp. I didn't have as much respect for base camp as I should have. It's definitely a challenge, and we're so stoked that we've done it. Let's show you around. Let's do a little pan of base camp before we leave.
Oh. So let's actually walk up here a little bit. Epic stairs all the way down. I'm puffed from walking 10 steps. The base camp, the stems all the way down the bottom. It goes, it's about 600 meters long of just tents and camps and all different companies. And then that's the Khumbu Icefall. So you actually hike up the Khumbu Icefall. And there's people on it right now, which is crazy because it's the middle of the day, which is when it's most active. But when I woke up yesterday morning, that serac broke and I watched that fall off and push all the snow down that face. So yeah, it's extremely active, more so than what we thought. Which we're excited about. Take your glasses off, Moz.
Oh yeah, I got a good
Meg looks like a proper mountaineer. Oh man, we got these new shades. They're called Cat 4s for the crazy sun up here. Because the sun gets so hot. We got some little side blockers just to represent. But that's us. That actually sounds like that's a helicopter coming in now.
Let's go.
So we're gonna jump on this helicopter and bounce back to Kathmandu.
Did you film that?
That was almost the first acting of the trip.
I want to go.
Come on! Moz, what are we rushing for?
We're getting out of here. So base camp is way more of a challenge than I initially thought it was. It's so hard to understand what it's like until you experience what altitude is like. But after we left Everest Base Camp, we got a helicopter back to Kathmandu. We rested there for about 3 days, ate healthy food, and got so much better. At altitude, you don't recover well, and so once you're sick, it's very hard to get better. So a lot of the times people will head back to Kathmandu and then return to the mountains. So we returned to Kathmandu, felt like we still had unfinished business, wanted to climb a mountain, so we decided to get a helicopter back to base camp with a different company to climb Labuschagne East, which is a 6,100 meter peak very close to Everest. You can walk to Labuschagne Base Camp from Everest Base Camp. So that's what we did, which you will see in the next video.